Hey, good morning, everyone, or good day. Morning for me. Well, hello, everyone. My name is Psycho. Welcome to another Minecraft Dungeons live stream where you can play along. We just need to make sure that you send me a friend request so that you can join the game. Sorry for the noise. Rearranging some stuff on my desk. Today, our plan is to knock out the high block halls and get that ender pearl. And then I believe this is the final boss fight here. And then take on the Stronghold. Hello, Seal. How are you doing? I think for the Stronghold, I might bring on my main character. The one with all of the soul items. That's good to hear. I see Wolfman says he's on his way. And the other thing I want to do, the other thing I want to point out is for, can I show the equipment on this guy or my main one? Because this is the character I've been using. Wolfman's having problems getting on at the moment. Okay. We'll wait a moment before we get started. But what I was saying is I want to make sure that when you're playing, not to start the boss fights until I get there. Because until I get there, so that everybody on the stream can see it as well. Oh, look, the Iron Golem's ready. The blacksmith is where we can put items, and it will increase it to our level. But I want to try and see if gifted items work in there. Yeah, you can upgrade gifted items. Okay. Yeah, okay. I thought there might be something, something that gifted items, there's something about gifted items. I wasn't sure what it was. So Luzinus won't be joining us today? Okay. I'm sure we'll have some people joining soon. I know Wolfman wanted to come in. Kind of looking over the gear with the enchantments. I know what I wanted to do. make sure I get this right. Well, actually... put that like that. Alright. I'm gonna take a look at the stuff we got. Ooh, artifact. 39. What level is mine? Mine's 39. Totem of Totem of Shielding. I suppose while we wait. And I'm gonna go ahead and spend some emeralds here and see what we can get. Battle staff. A great hammer. See if anything good comes out of it. Not bad. What did this guy have? He had some piglin armor. Artifact damage. Dual crossbows. And a Tempest knife. It's got leeching on it. What enchants? Looting, poison cloud, sharpness, thundering. We'll scrap that, and fireworks is cool, but I like to save the spots over here for pets. Actually, I think, you know, I'm going to change out that just because I like the Iron Golem. We'll put this in here. Everyone's on their way, and if we have some time, we might even try another tower run. I think it's been a week. So you can do one every week, I believe is how it goes. But then again, this is on the default setting, so... we may get a little bit crazier with it. And right now we're waiting on a couple people to join. It changes every week, but you can do it indefinitely. Okay. Can you... but you only get the, to keep the rewards once, right? Is that how it went? There's Seal. Wolfman says, go ahead and start and he'll keep trying. Okay. I'll wait till I see Seal moving around a little bit. Alright, looks like he's ready. Alright. Okay. And just a quick, what I was learning from this is if you pull the left trigger, it brings up your wheel here. Use the right stick to pick out what you want to say, and then you hit the A button. The other thing I noticed is that 126 there next to Seal's name, that's actually how many arrows he has, I believe. I thought it was levels at one time. Wait, did I kick? No, wait. Oh, you need to rejoin? I thought I sent Wolfman an invite, and all of a sudden it looked like it kicked you. All right. We almost ready. Well, while we're waiting, I'm gonna come over here, travel into the home, see the house. A little more decorated. Oh, it is. When you beat different mobs. You having a problem getting into the game? Yeah, make sure that, yeah, just double check and see if it's got any updates on it. It looked like it showed you were still in Fortnite, I believe. There, Wolfman. If I'm not mistaken, I believe there's hidden chests around the camp. Like this one. And at some point this bridge comes down. I forget what you have to do that. Oh look, there's a little guy down there. Do some exploring around the village, around the camp. Yeah, there's all kinds of chests around here. Oh, ancient hunts. Okay. Must offer at least one item to bring an ancient hunt, offering enchantment points to attract more ancient mobs. Enchantment points will be spent once you start the mission. Each enchantment point will reduce your hero level by 1. Offer will affect ancient mobs you may occur. Okay. Oh, to reach the other part you must finish the game? Okay. Yeah, they've got these things called ancient hunts. This is part of the end game. I believe that it's where you can go to try to get even better equipment. I believe right now we are on the default difficulty level. We got to defeat the Arch Illager. to unlock this, and then you have to beat the game again to get to Apocalypse, where you open up even more gear and such that you can get. So it looks like we're ready. We'll go ahead and get started on the high block halls. Put it on that difficulty there. And you see down here, it's got the gear drops and rewards. And the other thing I noticed playing around is it's got the story. Crashing the party. It's like the Arch-Illager and his minions have gathered in the halls, and we're going to strike them while they're all in one place. We'll go ahead and give it a start. Ooh. Before we begin, extra damage to Illagers. Ooh. Shockwave, void, gravity, critical, freezing, leeching. What do I have? Alright. Oh damn, that is much better. Let me do that. Let's go ahead before we begin. I'm going to go ahead and salvage this to get my enchantment points back. Even though I do like the Stormbringer. Let's look. I know the first one I want to get is leeching. Gravity void. Attacking a target. Impact point. Shockwave. Oh, I should have done void. And commit it. You're already wounded. Guardian. I'm gonna do this one because that other one doesn't seem to be. I picked all the wrong ones, didn't I? Alright. I know there's a place that you one time where you can take them off, right? Hold on, we got the dummy over here. Okay. So you got in finally? Alright, we'll give Wolfman a second to join. Should have given him my Stormbringer. Alright. Let's go ahead and get started. Looks like Wolfman's in. Welcome. Let's go ahead and we'll finally get started. Just need everybody to check the accept. I think down there at the bottom, gear drops and rewards. It shows you what gear you can get. Alright, we'll try it again. So, yeah, Wolfman, you gotta get the little button on the controller to open it up and accept the mission. There we go. High block halls. I let this scenario
You've made
run.
it to the abhorrent abode of the Arch-Illager, High Block Castle. The halls are crawling with soldiers and sorcerers, so keep your blade at the ready and your wits about you. Find the Grand Throne and confront the Arch-Illager.
All right. Everybody ready? We'll walk ahead. Go. Yeah, remember, try not to get too far ahead. Let's see where we're at. Yep, let's go down this dead end real quick. Anything here? Nothing. All right, let's get... checking the map. Halls here, nothing here. Usually sometimes things appear in these hallways. Okay. See these guys. Got one in the back. All right. Wolfman's down. We got him. He's a little under geared. Watch out for the blue. Okay, let's go forward here. Just to break a pot. All right, head back this way. Doesn't matter, both lead to the same spot. Looks like we are stuck. And don't forget to drink your health potions. All right. Looks like we got it. Make sure you heal up. Nothing here. Wait, let's go this way. See what's over here. Anything? Sometimes you get a chest that appears, but not this time. We also got to find the pearl. Isn't there a villager we got to rescue as well, I believe? Don't forget supplies. Oh, if I remember right, this was like almost like a maze down here. It's so easy to get separated here. Need to come back. See, we're getting a little ahead of us there. It's over here. Yep, I'm down. Oh, I need to lower the game sound? Alright, hang on. Leave the dialogue up. Video. I'll bring us down about 90%. Alright, let's see how that works in the combat. I need more souls. Oh, let's go rescue the villager up here. Looks like we see him. Is that a little bit better? There's a hallway back here. This little staircase back here. Travel down here. Ooh, the pig. Yeah, let's see where we... Does that sound a lot better now with the game? I know it gets kind of loud when you got a bunch of enemies on there. We've got this. So let's come back over here. Let's get... Come back this way. Let's see what's down this hallway. See if there's anything here. didn't turn out to be anything. All right. Well, we gotta try. You never know in these hallways. Ooh, this took us right inside. Buffet this way. Let's. All right, we're gonna head this way. Oh, it's like the maze of stuff. Oh, you gotta... Isn't there something you gotta grab? The lever here. There it is. And this lever right here... I believe there's a shortcut to coming down. Yeah, you got the different levers. With the hidden wall. Ooh. Go ahead and heal up while we wait. Here we go. Make sure you're using the left bumper there to get your health potion back in. Heal up. Keep going here. Pretty straightforward, literally. I'm stuck. Wow, something took me out right away. Oh, that guy. Man, what the heck was hitting? Something hit hard. Give it a second. All right. Well, we need to go the other way. All right, that was the way in. We'll head up here. A little duck bath. I like the way these levels are built. Can't Can't wait to see what they do with the next one. The secret OP chest. Left bumper to travel across. Enderman. Alright, that was a nice little fight through the hallways here. Oh, here we go. This is where we get the pearl. I like this leeching. There we go. Sun's gaze. Did we get the pearl? Here's the... Alright, let's take a moment. Hold on. I'm gonna take a look at the gear real quick, see what we got. Heals allies in the area. Kind of liking that, even though the damage is lower. Fire aspect, shockwave, void. There's the void. Yeah, let's see. Power bow. I only got piercing on that. Oh, man. Hold on. I did not mean to do that. Crap. Ha ha! I accidentally disenchant. I accidentally got rid of my bow. Artifact, fire. Let's do mob weakening and void strike. Alright, do that. Now we'll get another bow. Alright. This is where we need to go. We ready? Alright, hang on. Let me get my bow here real quick. Multi-shot, radiant shot. Has a 50% chance of spawning a figure that heals you and allies within the area. Multi-shot. I'm gonna go with... I'm gonna go with that. Movement speed. Max that out. There we go. Alright, we ready? Looks like we've been here. Oh. Okay. And then we pop back out here. in the maze. But you also have this little spot right here where you can jump down. Looks like there's another villager up there. This way. Yeah, there's a villager down here. I want to go ahead and get him. Oh, we already got him. Okay, now it's still showing on my screen as if that's where you got to go to get him. All right. So we did that. So now we need to go crash this banquet thing. And go ahead and heal up to full while we're walking. Looks like we gotta break these. Break all these things here. Alright. We got more banquets over here to destroy. All right, just slow down just a little bit there. What we got over here? Need to get more souls. Heal up. Alright. Okay, looks like Steel went that way. We got these guys over here. Got my trusty iron golem with me. We got enough souls to... There we go. Now I can get this guy out. And this looks like... Did we get them all? Elite Firebow. Alright, so how do we get out of here? Oh, okay, I see. A button brought the stairs up. What is that? Strong charge, greater damage. It's multiple. Oh, that one already has the range. Rapid fire. Okay, that's pretty cool. I know I got the map up on the screen there. Yeah, I think I should have kept the big blade. Thought this healing thing would be better. I do like that each of us gets a chance to open the chest. You gather all these souls up. Uh-oh, we're getting close. Oh. Yeah, run around the side there. Big. Beat the guards. All right, we'll get Wolfman up. These things are nasty little guys. Now my pets are down. All right, nice little level up there in the middle of it all. Definitely helped out. Get my Iron Golem back out. Pursue the Arch Illager. And I think, yeah, okay.
The Arch Illager escaped to the ramparts.
Not bad. Thanks for
Press
waiting
on,
up there
hero.
at the boss.
You mustn't let him get away.
Does the sound definitely better now? Continue. Let's see what items we got. Another fireworks. You can swap out your enchantments at the enchant smith. Look for the merchant icon on the map to find where you need to rescue him. Okay. Is that this guy here? Okay, yeah, this is the guy that lets you swap out things. Sorry. Oh, it's okay, Wolfman. You're doing all right. What is this? Shock powder. What is this? This is that greater bow. Soul, 50% souls gathered. What enchantments do we have? Burning Acrobat. This is the cooldown. Rolling zaps enemies. This is kind of funny. I think I remember these where you get the Acrobat with something like Electrify, then you could roll through stuff. Hold on, let's do Stalwart armor. It too has a couple of interesting ones. Oh, that's a longer cooldown though. Mystery Merchant. Random armor and weapon. We're gonna gamble that. Coral Blade. Ocelot armor. Faster roll. Damage reduction. Ice Wand. Scale now. Yeah, alright. Scrap that. Ocelot. What do I have on me? stuff that's been there for a while. Lifesteal. And I'm gonna... I'm not thrilled about that. Put some of this stuff away. And do I have I had another bow in here, didn't I? Purple Storm, increased fire rate. Didn't I have another weapon in here? Combo. Power. What was the enchantments on this? Echo, Illager's Bane, Poison Cloud, Void. Oh, I got something. What's this? Shadow Armor. Damage reduction. Bag of Souls. Ooh. Soul Focus. Ooh, this is very interesting. Let's salvage that. Put that in there. Going to salvage that. Put that there. And I'm getting rid of that because I really was not thrilled with it. And the greater bow would do good, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to give that over to Wolfman. That way he can have something there. See if he can use it. Now let's do the enchantments real quick. Echo deals extra attacks to Illagers. I think that's going to come in handy. And we're going to do Void Strike. And Bag of Souls. Do that. Lightning Soul Focus. Alright. Wolfman, you gotta go? Okay, no problem. We'll probably still be here when you get back. Let's see. Oh, when your health drops below, all your artifacts are used. That's pretty cool. Poison damage you deal is increased. I'm going to save that for now. Let's do Soul Focus. Ooh, you know what? I forgot to add stuff. Artifact Roll Charge. Infinity. Gravity Shock Web. Beams of light connected to the last few charges when to deal last few charged arrows fired which deal lightning damage to enemies who touch the beam. I'm gonna do that. And artifact, whenever you use an artifact, your next few attacks become charged. I'm gonna do that. Looks like everybody's taking a break for a moment. Yeah, check the blacksmith every time you do a mission. It works. It's like I'm gonna give you an artifact that'll be useful against the boss. Okay. If I remember, the fight with this boss is kind of crazy. It looks like we got all of the pearls that we need for the Stronghold. But what we need to do is the Obsidian Pinnacle. Coral Blade. Longer cooldowns. Alright. Like Seal's getting some stuff. We need to make a quick mission so I can give it to you. Okay. Here's what we'll do. Alright, we are right at the 1 hour mark, so what I'm going to do is we're going to take a short 2-minute break, walk around. I know it's a bit slower, but we're going to get, I think what we'll do, that's locked. What if we did a quick Soggy Swamp? If I remember right, that's just a straight run, isn't it? Or the Creeper Woods. Can't remember which of these is faster. But we can do a quick Soggy Swamp run, and then, because you can only give one item away each mission, so that's what keeps you from unloading all your weapons at one time. Yeah, swamp is quick. I'm actually looking at this flail. Critical hit, replenishment, sharpness, exploding, smiting, gravity. And, alright. Nah. Alright, let's go ahead and do a... Hold on, let me get a drink real quick. Alright, let's go ahead and do a quick swamp so that way we can get everything set for the final mission. We don't have to look for anything, we just got to run through it. We're going to skip that. So we're just going to run through this real quick. Hello, Zach. How are you doing? Get all these souls collected. Destroy the booze. Awesome. Find the cauldron. All right. I'll do that somewhere. You've been waiting for this stream? Awesome. Yeah, I saw you hit a message earlier. Got some Endermen here to fight. Just kind of blazing through this real quick. Those seals doing a lot of the damage here. I think after we do the we fight the last guy, we defeat the game. I'm gonna switch over to my main guy for the Stronghold to do the Stronghold. Come through here, yeah. That's the cool thing. You can repeat these missions. Yeah, that's because I started this on a lower difficulty setting. I started a brand new character just to start it over from the beginning. And so people that join, we're bringing. Seal's got a character he's had for a while. So yeah, we're just kind of... I'll bring my guy out later. Having some fun with it. Look, there's a chest back here. And use my potion, get my iron golem up here. Dodge these puddles, these witch puddles. I'm just cleaning up. There's a chest over here. Yeah, he's also got some speed boots on too to make him go faster. Alright. Hang on, I got it. Yeah, saved up my beam there. Got me another lightning harp. I got some use.
The Arch-Illager's potion supply is no more, and it'll be a long time before the witches recover from this blow. Well done.
That was fun. Yeah, that's a nice little repeatable mission there. Especially if you've already unlocked everything in it. Ooh, the harvester. And it resets these guys. They offer new stuff. Harvester. Totem of shielding. Okay. Lightning crossbow. Hold on. Rapid fire. Tempo, gravity, refreshment. I'll keep that. Yeah, this is the corrupted beam I was using. This one doesn't do much. Let's do... We'll put that down, gathering... When use it, releases it in an explosion. Alright, we're gonna save that up. And boss is annoying if you don't have the beam. Yes. Alright, Seal said it protects you from every projectile and beam, but no melee attacks. Okay. So you set it down. Alright. I still got the iron golem, and I'll save the beam for big things. Alright. Let's do... Let's go throw that in there. I'll debate on that, because if I got the souls, then I can throw that in there. Alright. Let's go ahead and do the Obsidian Pinnacle. Yeah, I wonder if they say the same thing when we go into it. The Harvester's not bad, but later on it's kind of bad. Yeah, that's why I didn't toss it completely. I might switch it out because it does give us the explosion thing. And there's the big bad guy. Well, tiny bad guy.
The Arch-Illager fled to the ramparts of High Block Castle, but he can't have gotten far. Make haste and fight your way through to the highest tower. The Arch-Illager and his reign of terror ends tonight.
Wow, these guys have already taken out my iron golem. God, it's a claymore. Yeah, I think this is a pretty big level too, if I'm not mistaken. I definitely need some speed boots or something. Look at my little axolotl getting bounced around. This buddy. Little shooting stuff. Ooh. All right. And that's a pretty decent, I remember back in the day everything was locked with playing DLC. Yeah. There was, I got the DLCs, I think, in a bundle package one time. Ooh, there's a beam there. Flip this switch. Pursue the Illager. Yeah, I figured, I forgot how quick the game can be beaten on, but, I never did the DLCs. I figured that's something we could continue on as well. And here's that here's a redstone golem. There we go. Another redstone golem. Oh man. I'm gonna go invisible. Wait. Oh, there he is. And I need to save the cooldown on that totem. I'm a little backstabber. All right. We got a chest. Picked up a heavy crossbow. Nothing spectacular yet. Oh, that crossbow might have been good. Alright. Where did... Where did we go? Oh, we gotta go forward over there. These iron golems are pretty cool. I mean, iron golems, redstone golems. That'd be kind of cool to be able to build those in the main game. And into the castle we go. Checking out all the stuff. These guys over here. Nothing over there? Okay. Got my iron golem over here kicking some butt. Ooh, it's getting kind of creepy down here. Got over here. Writing up spells. Everything. It looks like something's behind here, but it looks like we gotta go get this a passage somewhere, right? We gotta unlock it over here. Yeah, this is the quest thing sending us this way. Anything? Nothing. All right. Back on top of the ledge again. We gotta go this way. Oh, there we go. Oh, nice. Nice, another level up. Nice weapon. Go this way. I'm not gonna buy because my friend in Dungeon 2 is coming out. Yeah, Dungeon 2 is coming out at the end of September. That's why we're kind of doing this stream, to get us remember the story. I forgot about the Illager and stuff, and then figured this is kind of fun way for people to join in. We can have some fun with the streams, and then get ready for Dungeons 2 when it comes out. Looks like we take a shortcut or something. I'm just gonna teleport to him. Yeah, he's got a nice spin attack there. Yeah, like this is kind of like you still have the Minecraft feel, but you get to do a lot of the action. It's nice sometimes to get that when you gotta take a little break from Minecraft. Although I'm not really taking a break from Minecraft, I still I just released my Tech Haven Reforged episode 1 on Friday. The boom crossbow. Or doom crossbow. I said boom. What is the Doom crossbow? Additional knockback. Ricochet, weakening power, void strike, refreshment. What do I have here? Purple thing. I'm going to scrap that. And we'll put this on, and we're going to do Ricochet and Void Strike. All right. No, not this way. Oh, yeah, we already went that way. Oh, okay. Ah, you cleared it while I was doing the enchantments. Okay. And there goes the dynamite. Yeah, I love these little trap things are kind of fun. Blaze through this. He's leaping. Here we got the chest. Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of looking forward to getting my main character back. I just want to make sure that the story would go through, because I hadn't played it in a while. But yeah, if everybody, make sure that you hit the like button on the stream if you're having a good time, if you're enjoying what you see. And yeah, consider subscribing to the channel too. That way I can keep doing these live streams. Really trying to get to 500 eventually. Climb the tower here. Yeah, I think, hang on just a second. Alright, looks like we're back. My OBS was acting up for a sec. Final boss here, use the shield thingy. Okay. Are we ready? Ooh, it's got the little things to map us around. There's the little... Here comes the big boss. Oh, I think this is the boss fight. Oh, this is where I need to build the... drop the thing, right? Use the shield thingy? Okay. Dang. They definitely need to be geared up for this thing. There we go. Man, that corrupted thing really come in handy. Corruption cube. Brought out a little spider thing. There he is. Looks like he was using something.
The Arch-Illager, the enemy of the villagers, was defeated. Great heroes saved the day and vanquished evil.
Then had a
Thanks
dance party.
to you, all was well.
Is it? Is all
Until
well?
it wasn't.
All right. And after you beat it once, of course, like I showed earlier, you unlock a new difficulty, which is the adventure mode, where things pick up. If you look, you get better gear. When you beat it again, then you go to the apocalypse level. So hold on. Uh-oh. Yeah, why hold on. I'll hand you. Oh, no, re-gifting an item. Oh, isn't that cool? Okay. So what we're going to do is, instead of... We need to do the Stronghold, and instead of doing it on this character, I'm going to do it on my main guy. Now that we've seen the story, basically to get all through these, you'd have to beat the whole game again to get to the apocalypse. So I'm going to bump out of here. And then bring in my main character. And I went ahead and reskinned him. And this is where the game really kind of opens up a bit. The Whispering Spear. Yeah, this was the main guy I had that had all these weapons and everything. I remember somebody was talking about the moon daggers with their increased soul stuff. But I think what I was looking at with those is they didn't have the enchantments that I wanted. Because you see I've got the Siphon Soul, the Anoma Conduit, and Pain Cycle. And then the Bow of Lost Souls. Has a bunch of the stuff on there as well. So I'll put that in there. Whispering Spear, long reach, sometimes strikes twice. Interesting. I'm gonna keep that on. Withering Armor. I have the Titan Shroud. With the damage reduction. Yeah, I kept the Feral one on hold while I was figuring things out. The Moon Daggers plus Soul Dancer Robe plus Soul Hunter Crossbow is a soul build. Yeah, the what I was looking at though was the what I wanted for to change out one of the enchantments. Yeah, the best soul build. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've done the thing. Yeah, I remember this where you had to get the gold bars to try to get the right enchantments on there. That's why I wasn't using them. Wait, what? The Bow of Lost Souls. I was using the Jailer's Scythe. And I'd gotten all those things up on it. I wonder if I have that stuff. So there's that. You said robe? Soul Dancer robe? Where's Mother? I don't think I ever had the Soul Dancer robe. Oh yeah, I do. And then you said the Hunter Crossbow? Soul Hunter Crossbow? That's some pretty powerful stuff. I think what I was looking at is I didn't have... I'd gotten my set to have the enchantments that I needed. I was farming the enchantments. We're gonna put those in there because I had the... I had another one. I had another scythe. Let's see what that is. But yeah, did you... We want to go do the Stronghold now? I never completed the Stronghold. We do it at a higher difficulty level. You see, we got the different ones, so... Alright, looks like Seal is with us. We can check this out real quick. Did I unlock anything? Nope. Alright. Let's go ahead. The tower. Oh, you want to do the tower? Alright, let's go ahead and do the tower real quick. Ha! I'm still a little rusty. Corrupted seeds, enchanter's row, mace, scatter crossbow. Why does it have me like this? Did we pick the wrong gear? All right. Forgot how hard the apocalypse level was. Well, I'm out of arrows. Waiting for the thing to... Wait for... Yeah, this takes a little bit more strategy than the easier one. Let's see, we definitely need a better weapon, but I'm gonna go with a crossbow for now. All right. Out of arrows already. You definitely gonna have to upgrade the weapon next. I know there's a strategy to getting these. What is this? Void touched arrows. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna enchant it right after this. Why can you enchant from here? That's what I'm... Only 22 floors. Why do I feel like there were more? Deciding between the gong thing, the weakening thing, and the battle axe. I went with the battle axe just because it gives a little bit more reach. Put smiting on it just because of where we're at. Alright. Ooh, back up. Yeah, much better. There we go. Ooh, damn poison spiders. New event door open. Movement aura. I'll take the soul lantern. Going with the bow. I'm not seeming to get much with the bow. Let me do... attack speed. Much better. Nice. Yeah, once you get a few weapons under your belt, emerald gear, spawn emeralds. I like the pets. Void blades. Yeah, this seems to be the better choice. At floor 6, so I'm at the third of the way through. Reflect, snowball, thorns. I'll put thorns on it. The emeralds don't do much on this. We've got some dynamite on our heads. I'll use my potion up. Next floor is the merchant. Shadow crossbow. Long reach, health potions. I'm gonna go with that. Both went with the totem. What does a merchant guy do? Yeah, this guy will bring your stuff up to a new level, right? Let's see. Double. What do we need to bring? Got shock waves. Right. Do we need to do enchantments? Do deflect. I'm gonna do a chance of deflect. All right. You got your enchantments all set up? Oh, the boss floor. I threw that too early. Yeah, it's a little bit tougher than normal. There we go. That was a little bit tougher fight there. We had... Yeah, I think we alternated our things there. What is that? Shadowing shifter. Then spend souls to enter shadow form. Ooh. City and Claymore. Yeah, I'm going to go with the soul thing. I like the little soul monsters. I don't know what it is. I like the soul builds. Might not be the best. Let's do enchantments real quick. Thorns. Double thorns. Fire damage. I don't deal either one of those. Where are we missing one? Missing some guy somewhere. Missing two of them. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Turn the enemy against themselves. Seems like fun. I have enough to do. I do. Smiting, rampaging, leeching. We're gonna do that. Let's do bam. Man, I got pushed into a corner. Man, those damn ghost guys. Yeah, that tower is kind of rough. Twisting vine bow, and we'll claim it. Let's throw this stuff in. Wait, there was a. Can you get a merchant? Oh, the tower does not count as a merchant. It has the blacksmith thing. So I'm gonna throw this stuff in there. Keep that just in case we need it. Well, as much as I'd like to do the tower, I really wanted to knock the Stronghold out today. That's what I was going for. I really wanted to use my guy, but the stronghold is massive. Okay. That's probably going to take an entire stream just to do the stronghold. Alright, well, let's go ahead and do the... We'll do the tower again. It changes in 6 days. Alright. Stay out of the lava. We'll flank them. And I'm still getting hit. Ah, save. I got that save in. Yeah, these... Applied my little seeds to them. All right. Do definitely thorns and every projectile. Yeah, little poisoner things coming in a little handy there. Yep, should have been the last guy there. Try to save arrows in the easy levels? Yeah. I will. Mercenary armor. I'll go with the axe. Just to give some reach. And the leeching. Oh. I'm like, what are we waiting for? We are waiting for me. All right. Okay. Loading up the TNT. Wrong button. Oh well, I'm at full health. Here's the red snare. Chance for arrows to explode. And get the souls. And Void Strike. All right, saving the arrows on the easy levels is a great strategy. No attack, chance to sprout, Dual crossbows. I'll get that. Do the enchantments. 3 accelerate plus soul gathering. You have a health potion. You're given a quiver of poison arrows and soul gathering. Last guy. We're going to go with the totem regen again. With the merchant floor. Boss floor. How do I only have 6 arrows? Damn it! I tried to roll and hit the wrong button. Gotta lock in on this. Yeah, definitely spacing our totems out is definitely helping. There we go. Whoa, that was a fight. Good job. Man, that was intense. I knew which to do. I want to get rid of the totems. The eye thing is kind of funny. Powerful bow. I'm seeing a claymore. Area, power. Health potions, heal nearby. Let's do that. Whenever you use a healing potion, you also create random food items. Holy crap! Right. Oh, forgot about that. Climbing gear, artifact cooldown. Resist any... Oh man, I just got that other armor. The love medallion. You know what? We're gonna do this. Who are we missing? Are we missing another one? There we go. Yeah, I think every time I use food, it drops. I mean, every time I use a potion, it drops food. Health. Reduction, negate damage. Longer cooldown. But with the extra thing there. Well, we're halfway through combat. How's everybody doing there on in chat? That's pretty quiet. All right. I use a potion, I drop food, and I also get poison arrows. You ready? Where are you? Wouldn't let me get to you. All right. You just gotta be careful. With a major boost of defense for a short time. Soul gathering bow. Let's go with the upgrade to the bow. And let's punch, fire aspect, supercharge. There we go. That's what I'm looking for right there. Overcharge, charge weapon. Punch. My pet do a lot of the fighting. Void touch blades. That's pretty quiet today. How's everybody doing? Trying to get back into the swing of this. Oh, it's a merchant floor too. Interesting. Let's see. It's going to do something for one of our items. I'm going to do this one. Each time you respawn. Let's do that. Arm movement. All right, let's get going. Boss floor, of course. Oh my goodness. Doesn't seem to be attracted to me right now. There we go. To feed off his little vines too. What are we looking at? Bam. Oh, I got the leeching on that though. Damn, power and area is down. I just got that armor. The wrong arrow again. We're gonna get that for souls, and mobs explode after they defeat it. Ooh, that's caused too much. Don't have enough for that. I never use Bane smiting loot. I'll do that pillager thing. I rolled right into another one. Alright, regroup real quick. Their cooldown's going. Okay. Summon my little buddy back. Here we go. Oops. That'll do it. All right. Limit road. Artifact damage. Long continuous attacks. Go with the splendid robe. Artifact damage. Yeah, we take it on the tower. Let's deal more damage. Artifact, we get health. Thorns. I like the thorns. I like my pets doing more damage. Alright. And speaking of pets, let's get them out. Yeah, we flanked them. You got them from one side, you got them from the other. Yeah, you can play. Just make sure, if I'm already a friend. This is home of duplication. I gotta send me a friend request. I get you on there, and then you can just join the game. What do I need? I'm gonna go another point. Got 2 points. We're gonna put them in leeching. Combat floor, battle arena. Man, that was a lot of them little guys all at one too. Sorry, I missed what I have to do. Send a friend request with your Microsoft gamer tag. Make sure I'm a friend, and then you'll be able to join. I feel like I need a new... What do I need? Punch. Those need 3. Those need 3. Dang, that was tough. What are we next one? Combat. We're getting toward the course to the end. We're gonna go the double axe. Do I have double leeching on this armor? That would be crazy. I mean, on this weapon? That's not what I wanted. So let me... Leeching. I wonder if it stacks like that or not. Can't remember. If it does, it does. If not, then... We'll have some fun with that. And this is going to be interesting. Well, he brought you down here with me. All right. Yeah, we're coming close to the end of this. Wednesday we do these live streams on Wednesdays and Sundays. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on, and so you know, so you'll get the times. Might have to adjust the Wednesday one. I'm not sure yet. got 3. Exploding. I like the exploding people. Got a combat floor here. Thank you everybody who is tuned in and watching. I appreciate it. Well, we tore through that pretty quickly. What does this do? Oh my god. We're doing B armor. Oh, the merchant floor. Upgraded the corrupted seeds because those things seem to have been really helping us. Thorns, frenzy while you're less than half health, soul focus. I'm not sure if I need that one. Gravity pulse. Let's do that one. And we'll get some bees. Oh, boss floor. Oh, this is the last fight. This should be interesting. Go ahead and use the potion there. rid of that little... Still alive? Hide behind these poles. Alright, looks like we got him. Boss is cleared. Ah, you're welcome. Thank you. How goes it, Wolfman? We just finished the Apocalypse Tower. That was crazy. Victory. Hey, I got an achievement. Oh yeah, I don't think I've ever beaten it on the Apocalypse level. Look at this. Glow squid. Artifact fox armor. I'm gonna grab that. Yeah, it was hard. But we beat the main story and then switched over to my main character for Apocalypse mode. You need to go? That is fine. We are almost at 3 hours anyway. I appreciate the help. Multi-roll. Well, thank you. Like seeing what they have here. Hey, how's it going there, Hayabusa? I'm gonna do a little bit of gambling here. Yeah. Really don't need much weapons. Satchel of elixirs. Forgot what all these had. Totem of regeneration. Phantom armor. Ah, thank you, Steel, for joining. You, like I said, I do like some of the, I liked your videos that you did with the tower thing. Got Proba. How are you doing? Draft tome. That Phantom. I'm gonna put that in storage. I know there was something to all this. Baho. Hello, how are y'all doing? Hey, we are at the 3 hours. I'm just escaping the forge for the first time. Yeah, you can add me. Let me see if they're pulling up. Okay. I'm just kind of looking through. I don't see any new friend requests. You got to send a friend request for your Microsoft game tag, gamer tag. Let me move that over there to that screen. Think, let's see. It's been 3 hours my time. It's The Psycho. I think I've done these on the Apocalypse level. Oh, I definitely haven't beaten it on the Apocalypse level. Oh, I think I only did Creeper Woods. Oh, there was something that... Missions. The Psycho? Yes. I think what we'll do is we'll do a Soggy Swamp fight. And I don't know what everybody's gear is. Complete 3 boss missions on Apocalypse 9 to get to 10, to get to higher difficulties. How many are there? Whoa, look at all of that. Wow. Apocalypse 25 is like the highest. Kind of crazy. Yeah, as soon as I get... But... I'm gonna go ahead and start this. Soggy Swamp is kind of fast. It's one we did earlier. Gonna skip the story part. When's the next stream? Wednesday. It'll be Wednesday is the next stream. I like to do the streams on Wednesdays, Sundays and Wednesdays. Yeah, I really like using the Soul Stealer build. It's tearing through these guys. Did I get it? I think so. Let me, Alright, alright, let's wait up for a sec. Let me see. Alright. I believe I got you added as a friend. You should be able to join. You should be able to join. Hold on just a sec. Yeah, you're in. There you are. Get you rezzed up. Yeah, you alright? Wait. Do you know how to... You should be able to hold down the right thumbstick and you will be able to teleport to us. There you are. There we go. Alright. Always go the wrong way there. Alright. Alright, Pubba, just slow down just a little bit. Try to hang back just a little bit. Proba. All right. And remember, don't do the start the boss fight until I get there. There we go. Proba, if you wouldn't mind just hanging back just a sec. All right. Everybody good? Yeah, we're tearing through this stuff. Okay, back there. All right. This is the boss fight. Yeah, the cauldron one's pretty easy to do. We get a cursed axe, just spinning attacks. All right, yeah, it's a nice little fun one. I forget what this does. Oh, travel. Oh, is this the boss fight? Yeah, let's go do the boss fight real quick. This is what you get on Apocalypse level. Where is it? I forget what this does. All right.
The Arch-Illager's potion supply is no more, and it'll be a long time
Right.
before the
That's going to be
witches
about
recover
it for
from this
today.
blow.
I appreciate everybody
Well
joining. Wanted to do a quick little mission there with people that hadn't joined in yet. Wednesday, we'll probably take on the Stronghold. Zach. Yeah, we're playing on a higher difficulty, so that's where the difference is. I think that's the one thing about this game is the being whether or not you can like evening out the levels for evening out the difficulty for everybody. That seems to be where the game lacks a little bit. Maybe they'll change that in the second one, in part 2. That would be cool. Alright, 2 of these. Heals the most injured ally nearby, including yourself. Oh, that's interesting. Which one's better? Yeah, well, send that one to the locker. Oh, my storage chest is full. Oh, okay. I'll have to check that out later. I remember I was storing stuff in there for some reason. Honestly, I think it was for those ancient hunts or something like that, but not too worried about that. So, like I said, the yeah, you got all these. I can redo some of these, but I think on Wednesday we will go through the Stronghold because I heard it was pretty long. Hold up. Let me do this real quick. I'm gonna grab. I can't transfer it to the chest, can I? What? How am I? Let's do... what the heck? It's not letting me choose. Okay, maybe now it'll let me choose. No. I don't want to transfer anything to storage. Wow, okay, this thing's bugging out. Alright. We're going to call it here. I was going to try to... I'm going to give you this one. I can only give one item away. I'll give that to Zach there. Oh, can you give me armor? Ooh. I'll tell you what. Let's I'll get you some definitely on Wednesday, because we have to do another level before I can give out anything else. That's the only thing about this too, is I can't give out multiple things. So I think we're gonna go ahead and call it there. Thank you, everybody. Don't forget to like it. You know, leave me a... If you'd like to see some of the DLC, which ones of the DLCs would you like to see after we do the Stronghold? We have the jungle. Maybe I did one of the one, and then we've got, I don't know, it was just windswept peaks. Then you've got the water, and then the frozen area. And then we even have... We can even do the nether, the end. Probably do that right after... Oh, we got to do that after the Stronghold. Thanks for playing with me. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for playing too. Let me know in the comments which of those you'd like to see us do after we do the Stronghold. Would you like to see the DLC? We could do... I don't think I've ever been to the end. It'd be interesting to see. Yeah, we could take it from there. So, don't forget to subscribe so you've got the, get the notifications when it comes out. And I will see everybody later. I hope you have a good week. Don't forget to... The Tech Haven Reforge, episode 1. I dropped that on Friday. Times to stream on Wednesday. It'll be about the same time as this one was today. Just I'll set out the announcement probably tomorrow. So just make sure you got your notifications on, and it should you should get it. And I always link the live stream to it, so that way you get what time it'll be local time for you. So. Alright. Thank you again, everybody. Take care. We'll see you next time. Have a good week.